All right, we got some breaking news about Demi Lovato. It turns out her relationship, the engagement, it's over? Deepa Prashad has all the information.
I feel so sad for Demi. Like, I love Demi, and I feel like she deserves so much more than she's getting right now. So she was in a 6-month relationship with her fiance, Max Ehrich. They were engaged for the last 2 months, and then all of a sudden, literally yesterday, they're like, it's over. And I'm so confused because the last thing I heard from Demi, she did an interview last week and she was talking about how excited she was for the wedding. She's in wedding planning mode. She's thinking about her dresses.
On one hand, I would love to elope because my life is so public and I want to keep it sacred between me and him. All this planning, but I have my image for what I would want it to be if I got to do a big celebration. And I don't want to give it away, but it's definitely not a white dress.
They just broke up. And I was like, why?
First of all, I gotta know, who is this Max character who was dating Demi to begin with?
That's a good question.
We don't know who he is, do we?
I mean, he's an actor.
Oh, please.
He's a musician. So I went on YouTube.
So he's a waiter. Okay.
Oh my God, Darren.
Ain't life crazy? Yeah, I live it like a good ride. I saddle up with it and smile at the sun. Let my wild dreams run.
According to sources, they said that Max kind of used Demi to like boost his career a bit. So after they got engaged, he had so much clout. Like, the only reason people really know who he is because he was engaged to Demi Lovato or dating Demi Lovato. So after the engagement happened, the source says that he put his career like headstrong. That was at the top of his list in terms of priorities, and Demi kind of came second. So it just seemed like he used her and was like, well, now everybody knows me, so I'm going to book gigs, and that was it. And I was like, dude, don't do that to Demi.
Here's the real reason why Demi Lovato and Max, what's his name, have broken up, why it hasn't worked. It has to do with Demi Lovato and her personality. Okay, we know she has addiction issues. We know she had a horrible overdose like a year ago. So this is something that she deals with. So this addictive personality clearly crosses over into relationships. So she meets this Max guy. She feels good about it. She's excited. She's all in. And it's just like the relationship and this and that. And we're getting married. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And then you start to come out of the high, right? And you're like, oh, wait, this is not actually what I want. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened here.
And I think we have talked about this multiple times. As soon as COVID hit, all of these celebrities started dating new people and then just locked themselves in a house with that person and spent how many months together. And now that I think that things are maybe normalizing a bit and they're stepping outside of that little bubble together, things have completely changed. And I honestly feel that like Demi Lovato was in love with Nick Jonas. And after he got married to Priyanka Chopra, like, can I say went downhill from there for her. I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
But again, that's more of an addictive personality. She doesn't get what she wants, so boom, she's right in it.
Yeah.
Demi, if you're watching this, and I'm sure you are, therapy is your friend. Go meet, sit, talk with your therapist, get it all out there and try to discover why you need that instant gratification.
But I also think that Max was like super shady. So shady. There are so many red flags about this guy. The last thing that happened was these things resurface on Twitter or whatever of him tweeting Selena Gomez constantly being like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then he's like, I want to marry Selena Gomez. And then he puts out this video on his Instagram live being like, Selena's an angel. I love that woman. And I'm like, what the heck?
I honestly think Selena Gomez is an extraordinary woman. She's an angel, and I love her.
So that was obviously years ago. Apparently there was a tweet circulating about how he compared Demi and Selena and was like, Selena Gomez is way better looking. He's also like thirsty for Ariana Grande at one point in his life. And I'm like, dude, just pick one person and just like go. But he was so all over the map. And I think I really wonder if all of those rumors or whatever had a part in them breaking up, because if it did, that means that the things that he said that were, doctored were actually true. So,
but even still, if you're in a relationship and you're in a mature relationship and your dude at the time used to tweet about another celebrity, that shouldn't affect you that much if the relationship's actually good.
My fiance and I have an agreement that if we were to leave each other for another celebrity, like who would it be? So his There's Selena Gomez and Ariana Grande, and I'm like, I can agree with that. I wouldn't be hurt. Mine's also Selena Gomez and Ariana Grande. So.
Well, Debbie, I'm so sorry it didn't work out, but I think it's probably for the best because as we've learned, this Max character is shady and no good.
Yeah, you're not good, Max. Also, Demi, if you need a hug, I give them for free. Nice cuddly ones, too.